Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast.
Ozcast.
Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.
Ozcast.
Welcome back to Just Podding Around. If you're just joining us, we're counting down the top 10 greatest wrestling promos of all time. So far, we've covered promos from Mick Foley, The Rock, Randy Savage, Paul Heyman and Jake Roberts, some of the best talkers in the game. But now, it's time to step things up. We're getting into the final 5, the promos that shook the industry, changed careers and cemented legacies. Let's not waste any time, here's number 5. This is a promo straight from the heart. The 1992 Royal Rumble wasn't just any Rumble match. This was the first time the WWF Championship was on the line in the Rumble itself. And who won it? The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Now, if you know Flair, you know he's always been one of the greatest talkers in wrestling. But this moment, it wasn't about being the dirtiest player in the game, or styling and profiling. This was real emotion. Flair grabbed the mic and with tears in his eyes declared, "This is the greatest moment in my life." Bobby Heenan and Mr. Perfect, his biggest supporters at the time, stood beside him, putting over his legendary performance. This promo proved that Flair wasn't just a great champion, he was the champion. The champion, the emotion, the raw passion. This was a moment where Flair proved once and for all that he was the best wrestler in the world. You knew this one had to be here. The pipe bomb is one of the most game-changing promos in WWE history. Picture this. June 27, 2011. CM Punk, dressed in a Stone Cold Steve Austin shirt, sits down cross-legged on the Raw stage and breaks the fourth wall. He doesn't just cut a promo, he unloads on WWE, calling out John Cena for being the golden boy, Vince McMahon for holding people down, Triple H and Stephanie McMahon for playing politics, and the fans for cheering him even though they were just as much as a part of the problem. And then he drops a bomb. I'd like to think this company would be better after Vince McMahon is dead. But the fact is, it's just going to get taken over by his idiotic daughter and his doofus son-in-law. Boom. Before he could say more, WWE cut his mic, making it feel even more real. This promo blurred the lines between reality and storyline, turning Punk into the biggest star in wrestling overnight. If you want to talk about game-changing moments, look no further than this promo. At the 1996 King of the Ring, Stone Cold Steve Austin defeated Jake the Snake Roberts, who had been playing a religious character at the time. After the match, Austin was given the mic, and what he said next changed wrestling forever. You sit there and you thump your Bible and you say your prayers, and it didn't get you anywhere. You talk about your Psalms, you talk about John 3:16, well, Austin 3:16 says I just whipped your ass. And just like that, a moment was born. The next night on Raw, fans showed up with Austin 3:16 signs, and within months, Stone Cold was the hottest thing in wrestling. This wasn't just a promo, it was the birth of the Attitude Era. If you want to talk about a promo that spoke to the people, this is it. Dusty Rhodes wasn't just a wrestler, he was a people's champion. He wasn't a pretty boy like Ric Flair, he didn't have the body of a Hulk Hogan, he was a common man, and he made you believe in him. In 1985, during his feud with Flair, Dusty cut one of the most heartfelt promos ever, talking about the struggles of the working man. My daddy worked hard, my mama worked hard, and that's hard times, Ric Flair. He wasn't just talking about himself, he was talking about every blue-collar worker in America. It was raw, real, and relatable. Dusty wasn't just playing a character, he was speaking from the heart. And that's why the crowd loved him. And here it is, the greatest wrestling promo of all time. 1996, WCW, Bash at the Beach. The main event is a 6-man tag. The Outsiders, Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, had promised a mystery partner. Late in the match, Hulk Hogan marches down to the ring and drops the leg drop on Randy Savage. The crowd loses their minds. Garbage is thrown into the ring. Fans are furious. And then, Hogan takes a mic. For years, Hogan had been the all-American hero. But on this night, he turned his back on the fans. "You fans can stick it, brother," he called out to the fans for turning on him, for bullying him even though he had carried wrestling for years. He told the world that WCW was now his playground, and the New World Order was born. This was the greatest heel turn in wrestling history, and this promo cemented it. The reaction? Nuclear heat. People were legitimately angry, and WCW's ratings skyrocketed for that moment forward. This wasn't just a promo. This was a moment that changed wrestling forever. And there you have it, the 10 greatest wrestling promos of all time. From Austin 316 to the birth of the NWO. These are the moments that defined the industry. But now, I want to hear from you. What's your favourite promo? Did I miss one that should have been on this list? Hit me up on social media and let's keep the conversation going. As always, thanks for tuning in to Just Putting Around. If you enjoyed the episode, don't forget to like, subscribe and share. It really helps the podcast grow. Until next time, keep watching wrestling and keep putting around.
Are you a podcaster? Maybe you've got that big idea and you're looking for a network to join. The multi-award-winning Ozcast Network can get your content to eyes and ears all over the world. Join now for the first month free, and you could be featuring this sound at the beginning of your podcast. Ozcast. Simply head to ozcastnetwork.com for details.